Wisdom is discovering yourself for each time period of your life, focusing and pursuing the purpose and the revelation of who God has made you to be. Hello and welcome to Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy. My name is Dr. Catherine Constant and I'm the author of the book Lady Wisdom Speaks. Lady Wisdom Speaks. Well, I am so happy to be here with you today, and I have a treat for you. And the treat is this: the book Becoming by Michelle Obama. Yes, it's out, and Oprah has decided to make it one of her Oprah's book club readings for the year. Well, I was listening to the CBS broadcast, and I'm going to show it to you, where she talks to her younger self, and she tells herself to be patient and just know that everything is going to turn out all right. It's okay. And I like that, because that is also part of what Lady Wisdom wants us to know, that we can know ourselves, and we can know the good and the bad, the bitterness and the joy. And we can appreciate all of that, because that is what's going to make us who we are going to be. All of our experiences help to shape us and make us unique and special.
Inspiring young people is a big theme of the former First Lady's memoir. It's called Becoming. It is the best-selling book of 2018.
And it is a beautiful book. I just love the picture of our First Lady, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is the epitome of wisdom, and she definitely is a Proverbs 31 woman.
You'll open your heart to someone whose upbringing was nothing and everything like yours, all at the same time. He's driven by a hopeful set of ideals. He's grounded and kind and absolutely brilliant. And he's pretty good looking too. I thought you'd appreciate that. His certainty about his path will feel like a challenge to yours. You'll learn that even the best relationships take work, but that's okay. That's normal. And it's what gives your partnership its strength. Together, you'll be blessed with two perfect little girls who will fill you with so much joy you can barely process it. Yet you'll still struggle to find a balance between your family, your husband's rising career, and your own sense of self. Be patient. You'll get there. And just when you think you've done it, the four of you will be shot out of a cannon into the unknown.
I stand before you today to announce my candidacy for President of the United States of America.
Everything you fought for so hard, stability, balance, confidence, will feel like it's at risk. You'll be attacked by people who've never met you and don't really care to. They'll try to harm you for their own gain. Don't stoop to their level, no matter how gratifying it might feel in the moment. Hold tight to those values your parents taught you.
You treat people with dignity and respect, even if you don't know them, and even if you don't agree with them.
Your family will make history, breaking barriers and filling out a more complete picture of the American story.
At this defining moment, change has come to America.
With a lot of hard work and a good education, anything is possible. You'll meet two popes and the Queen of England.
You took on a role you didn't ask for, and you made it your own, with grace and with grit and with style and good humor.
People will fill stadiums to hear you speak.
She is your hometown girl from the south side of Chicago. Welcome, Michelle Obama!
because she loves her family, loves her community, loves her country, and she is good and kind to others. She has great words to share.
In our very popular series, Note to Self, she advises her younger self as she leaves for college.
Dear Mish, there you are in your jean jacket and braids, a long way from that little apartment on the south side of Chicago. You're at one of the finest universities in the world. You're smiling, and you should be. You worked hard for this. But even now, after you reached your goal, you're still not quite sure if you belong, and can't get one question out of your mind. Am I good enough? There aren't many kids here who look like you. Some arrived on campus in limousines. One of your classmates is a bona fide movie star. Another is rumored to be a real-life princess. Meanwhile, you got dropped off by your father in the family sedan. Years from now, you'll learn that your parents had to take out new credit cards to pay your tuition. But Michelle, what you'll come to realize one day is that you're only seeing what you lack, and not everything that your story has given you.
In her book, Becoming, we can see who she is, that she is a woman of character and of grace. Well, her book, Becoming, actually has a lot to do and say as the book of Proverbs. And when I was looking through my own book, Lady Wisdom Speaks, I noticed that number 54 in my book, Lady Wisdom Speaks, it says, know thyself. Know thyself. So even Lady Wisdom wants us to know who we are and know who we are becoming. Becoming. Know thyself. Only the person involved can know his own bitterness or joy. No one else can really share it. Proverbs 14:10 TLB. Lady Wisdom asks, what makes you special and unique? We are all on our own journeys in life. We have similar experiences, dreams, opportunities, and hopes, but our lives are still unique to us. When we question other people's journeys and belittle other people's experiences, then we are asking them to be people that they are not. What makes you happy is unique to you. It also may make me happy, but my happiness may be based on something totally different from yours. Yet we are both happy over the same information. Our reactions are similar, but our coming to the manifestation of happiness is different. There may be parallels, and our happiness may even intersect in understandings, motives, and situations, but still there are differences. That is what makes us unique. That is what makes us special. People may want to make you conform so that they can control you. Education, religion, and other social institutions try to bind us through experiences, rituals, and laws. We have common experiences and moments in time. I'm not saying that we should not have them, because rituals and laws are important to having order, but we need to know who we are. What is our purpose? Why are we the way we are? How can I learn more about me and be my true, authentic self? Becoming. Know thyself. Only the person involved can know his or own bitterness or joy. No one else can really share it. Proverbs 14:10 TLB.
You grew up surrounded by soul and jazz and a deep anchoring love. Your parents taught you to keep your word and treat people with respect. They encouraged you to develop your own voice and use it. Those lessons are more valuable than anything material. They'll come in handy in the future in settings I won't spoil for you right now. Your father's final lesson will come far too soon. He'll teach you that life is fleeting. So laugh with him until your side hurts. Savor the grip of his hugs, the softness in his eyes. A day will come when those memories are all you'll have. His absence will hit you like a rock. It'll cause you to rethink everything about yourself and your future. But don't worry, you won't have to go through any of this alone.
Lady Wisdom asks, what makes you special and unique? And I found that that is the question. That's what Michelle Obama has to say in her book, Becoming, that this is what has made her unique and special. And she describes it in her book. She says to be herself, to know that she is capable and able to do and to be what she needs to be, and that she can follow her purpose. There's a lot I still don't know about America, about life, about what the future might bring, but I do know myself. My father, Fraser, taught me to work hard, laugh often, and keep my word. My mother, Marion, showed me how to think for myself and to use my voice. Together in our cramped apartment on the south side of Chicago, they helped me to see the value in our story, in my story, in the larger story of our country, even when it's not pretty or perfect, even when it's more real than you want it to be. Your story is what you have, what you will always have. It is something to own. From the preface. And definitely, Michelle Obama is unique, and she definitely is special, and she is a woman of character, of charm, of grace, and love. That she's a very loving person, and she loves children, and I do too. She loves children. Well, in the back of her book, she says, your story is what you know. And that is part of knowing thyself. You have your own unique story. We each have our own story, and we need to tell it. And I think that's the message that we get from Michelle Obama, that it is okay to be you, and that you need to tell your story and be proud of yourself and take care of yourself and become all that you can possibly be, that the sky is the limit. Now, she was the first lady of the United States of America, but yet there's still so much more for her to become and so much more for her to experience and to share with the world. And I really like that about her. She hasn't retired, and neither have I, that we're able to give and to grow. And that's what wisdom is all about. Wisdom is discovering yourself for each time period of your life, focusing and pursuing the purpose and the revelation of who God has made you to be. And that's what it's all about. I really think so. Read it and enjoy it. I'm going to be reading mine and enjoying it, and I will share with you different parts of it that I think are very special from time to time as I go along reading it and really soaking in what she has to say, getting those nuggets of truth and wisdom that she has to share with us.
It will be easy to think you're something special. Just remember that there are millions of people who grew up like you did and don't get this kind of spotlight. Reflect the light back on them. Use your voice to speak out for what's right. to build a better future for the next generation, to encourage those who are too often silenced or shoved aside. There are so many people out there like you, Mish. Black girls and minorities of all kinds, working class kids from big cities and small towns, people who doubt themselves, who are uncertain about whether they belong, but have so much to offer the world. Share your story with them, the struggles and the triumphs and everything else. Show them that there's more beauty inside than they can see right now. That's how you'll answer that question that's following you around, the one that sometimes keeps you up at night. You're more than enough, Mish. You always have been, and you always will be. And I can't wait for you to see that.
Lady Wisdom says that you are wonderful, you're beautiful, you're God's gift to the world. So go on out there and shine and let the world know that Jesus Christ is Lord. And see you next time on Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy. Bye.